I live in Brisbane. I'm a Queenslander. Queenslander!
Go Queensland! Yeah!
But majority of my extended family supports the Blues. Anyway, this has led to much rivalry around that time of year which state of origin arises. It's all a bit of light-hearted fun, especially because
We the best!
I remember Origin night consisted of our family sitting around the television with our phones right by our side, so every time the Queenslanders or New South Wales scored, we'd be quick to rub it in our cousins' faces. Most of the time, the Maroons pulled through, coming out on top. And once again, we'd win our bragging rights until the next battle was fought. Ha! Suck it, cousin. We won! Go Queenslander. Rude finger. That'll teach him. This culture has been embedded into us from such a young age. It's impossible not to feel something when you're watching or even participating in these sporting events. Myself, I'm not a massive NRL follower, but I do love a good game night. This burning desire we have to back the winning team, it's the very core of the sporting industry. We thrive off these events and the fact that we might just make our comeback, as the Blues have done maybe once or twice. Out! Take the football team Leicester City. They've just fought against the odds and made their massive comeback, and the sporting industry and fans loved it. We thrive off the thrill of the game, the calls of the ref, and the friendships we make with the person sitting next to us in the stadium, who we now refer to as Uncle John and is our +1 in our next Christmas lunch. Uncle John, Johnny. Hell, the sporting industry's made from these rivalries and the thrill we as an audience see. If human beings weren't quite as competitive, how successful would the sporting industry be? The sports industry would not be as big if it weren't for the devoted fans who support their team or their team player week in and week out. These extreme athletes aren't everyday people, and we're left in awe thinking about their strength and resilience that we see in their performances. The players of the game are cherished and worshipped among some communities. They're role models to the younger generation, and sportsmen we can only aspire to be. This culture of worship only drives the fans to become more and more invested in these players. We get attached to them emotionally. The sport industry knows that, so it brings us closer to the game and the players. And before you all know, we've created our own family, our own sense of belonging. This is a major factor which drives the sporting industry. People create their own comfortable niches, and suddenly, Darren, Uncle John and I are sitting in our trackies by the fire sipping wine, talking about our future. If I've learned anything from not just only this study but my own life experiences, it's that sport is imperative to the average Australian, and that will never die. And by studying this industry, the allure of sport has only been highlighted. The sporting industry takes us on a roller coaster ride every day. Woo! And this is why fans will never really stop watching or supporting their team.